Hi, this is Tony Mike. I'm coming to you from Chicago, as usual, and today we've got an awesome one. We're going to call this one Sovereign Citizen Court Fail number 40. We've got one of my favorite judges, Cedric Simpson, gets himself a live one today. He gets a good sovereign citizen in his courtroom. I've been waiting for this moment, and it doesn't disappoint. Let's do it. From the secret headquarters of the Sovereign Citizen Patrol, initiating video production sequence. We are no longer playing. So let's get revved up. It's time for Law Talk with Mike.
Your Honor, she's on. She's under that unusual username, I believe.
Well, of course she is.
I'm here.
Hey, that's Miss Lewis.
Yes, that's me.
Look at the smile on Judge Simpson's face. He knows what's coming. And throughout this, because I don't want to stop it a bunch of times, but throughout this, he just enjoys every moment of this thoroughly.
All right. Court does call the cases of People versus Octavia Lewis.
Hold on, baby.
Your Honor, in this case, again, we're asking the court to please set for a final settlement conference.
Seriously?
Your Honor, there is an offer available in the state matter to plead guilty as charged with the prosecutor's deferred.
Okay, so you want them all set? The two Superior Township as well as that?
No, those aren't mine, Judge. Sorry, I'm only representing her on the allegation of assault case. There's some driver's license issues. Mr. Myers representing her on those.
All right. In the state matter, jury selection will be February 2nd, 2022, 1:30. Jury selection February 4th, 2022, 8:30, with the admonishment. And bond will continue with the admonishment that
Honor.
Jury selection may change.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I have asked the question of jurisdiction over the entity, and I am inquiring about the answer to that.
Oh, here we go.
Jurisdiction over the entity. I don't know what you mean by that, ma'am.
Can your legal court of justice show written jurisdiction over this entity?
Ma'am, I'll answer it this way. This court has jurisdiction. I'm not sure what entity you're talking about. I have subject matter jurisdiction.
Myself,
There are two types of jurisdiction. There is subject matter jurisdiction and in personam jurisdiction, both of which this court has. If you wish to challenge that, you must challenge that, but it is not challenged by an oral motion.
Okay. But I am an incorporated name, and if the court cannot show jurisdiction over the entity, then that means that they don't not have jurisdiction over the entity.
To the extent that your argument carries any legal weight, which I don't believe that it does, and in fact, I'm sure it does not, then what you would have to do is you would have to file a motion challenging that, ma'am. You cannot raise that issue orally before this court. Thank you.
Hi, this is Frankie with the Sovereign Citizen Patrol, and I'd like to remind you to please hit like and subscribe, or I'll be personally offended.
On the Superior Township matters, how are you proceeding? These are public defender cases.
Your Honor, I believe Ms. Harris spoke with Ms. Lewis. I don't know if Ms. Harris is able to join us. She was having some difficulty with her audio. There she is.
Hello, I'm Amber Harris with and on behalf of Miss Octavia Lewis. Your Honor, I haven't been in contact with Miss Lewis because the contact information we have on file is not up to date, and her number that we have does not work.
My number is up to date. I did just receive your...
This is so delicious. I just wanted to stop right here. The attorney's trying to buy some more time, saying I don't have contact information. The defendant messes all this up. The judge catches all of it and just enjoys it. It's so good.
Voicemail this morning asked it for me to call you, but I'd already logged into Zoom.
Into Claire.
So what would you like to do, Miss Harris?
Miss Lewis, do you currently have a valid driver's license?
No, because I'm not using my vehicle for any gainful means or compensation of any kind, and I do have the right to travel.
So are
Okay,
you?
well, let's deal with the right to travel so that we can just get that out of the way. The right to travel is, if we're talking about the constitutional right to travel, you absolutely have the right to travel. You do not have the right to use any mechanism in which to travel. So I would suggest a history lesson might be in order, but I don't plan on giving it this
Your Honor, I am a Native American and I have the right to
Nope.
travel according to the treaties that were signed between your forefathers that formed your
Oh,
government.
I don't think my
Native
forefathers signed
American.
any treaties. I'm just going to tell you, I don't think that happened. But you know, if that's what you want to believe,
The ones that you are representing, your court is representing the forefathers that established the Constitution in which you just
my
recognized.
forefathers did not sign them.
And I would appreciate
No,
it
don't
if
tell
you
me to
would
hold
be
it.
honest about it.
You do not tell me to hold it in my courtroom.
I didn't say hold it.
Ever do you do
That
that?
is not what I said.
Ever do you do that?
I did not say
And do
that. I
not
don't know where
interrupt
you
me in
heard
my
that at.
courtroom. Do not interrupt me in my courtroom. I will have you removed. It's really as simple as that, ma'am. So, Ms. Harris, what would you like to do in this case?
Your Honor, I would just like to adjourn this case, and Ms. Lewis, if you could just contact the public defender's office so we can get this taken care of, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Well,
February
unfortunately,
15th.
I tried to
Thank you, Your
contact
Honor.
2022.
the
9
public
a.m.
defender's office, and if you're not going to represent me, then I'll stand on my grounds and get MRC.
February 15th, 2022, 9 a.m. Bond at this time will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, not only does he do the fantastic job that you just witnessed, which was perfect. It's textbook. I absolutely love how he handled it. But he continues. I'm going to go a little farther because he continues to enjoy it into the next case, and it's awesome.
Court calls the case of the people versus Eric Elise Williams.
Yes, I'm Eric Elsie Williams.
Bill Williams, Superior Township.
Ashley Lonnie for the people of the state of Michigan.
And Andrew Meyer on behalf of Eric Elsie Williams, who's already stated his name.
Yes, Eric Elsie Williams here.
Is he incorporated?
He is not a
I just
Delaware.
thought, I just thought I'd ask. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Just thought I just wanted to check because you never know.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Because he didn't have ink after his name. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. I did not have an opportunity to meet with Mr. Elsie Williams. However, I think...
Oh, well, there you have it. Cedric Simpson, again, one of my favorite judges. He's right up there with Lanice Bryant. Of course, he does it in his own style. And dare I say, Judge Gothier up in Sheboygan all did it in their own way, but it's just fantastic. Here, I think he's very measured and reasonable. He lets her talk more than I thought he would. I have a video in here where he just shut somebody down for swearing pretty hard, and a lot of people in the comments were on him about it. I back him on it. I still do. But I understand that perspective as well. But here he was awfully tolerant of her talking over him, but in substance he just shut her down beautifully, and actually really gave a good sound legal basis. And then as he sort of carried it on, just had a little fun going into the next one, asking about the corporate name and so forth. I mean, it's just infectious how much he is enjoying that nonsense. Well done, Judge Simpson. Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.